You hear about the license?
At the station. He's outside right now. All right, 10-4. Hey, oh, all right. You want me to hold him until you get here? Hey, 101's gonna get you your license, but if you want, actually don't step in there. Someone shit on our floor, so let's just stay out here for now. They've been doing today.
Somebody shit on your floor?
Yeah, we're not very popular. We
Y'all don't have cleaners?
no, no, brother, we can barely keep deputies, all right? Let alone the four cleaners. Hey, 101, I'm here with him now. You want me to just give him his license?
I don't gotta fill out no paperwork or
I gotta take your
write
fingerprint and
something?
your photo. 10-4. All right. What's your name, brother, man?
It's Draco.
Draco?
Douglas.
Draco Douglas.
And while I'm here with you, can I get your badge number?
It's gonna be 503.
And what's your first name, Corporal?
Just my badge number is 503. Be fine.
I actually need your last name or your first name.
No company policy says I do not have to give you my name, just my badge number.
According to the lawyer, he needs your first and last name for the documents.
You have a felony.
That's false. And that was just discussed yesterday.
Is this the new report? Yeah, this is the new
Kind of
report.
need to be charged with a felony charge to be a felon.
Hey, 101, I need you out here. Hey, if you're coming up here to badger me or start stuff, man, you can go ahead and leave now, all right?
I'm here for business, and that's it. I just figured since you're here, these are
No, I
two
got that
things
guy
that
that's
mean.
suing me out front. He's starting shit up again. I need a sheriff out here.
And I'm not suing you because I can't sue you. I can only sue the department.
Yeah, this is the guy getting his weapon license. He's up here starting shit.
You're telling them over the radio that I'm starting shit because I asked for your first name and your badge number?
Yeah, you came up here to get a weapons license, not badger me, sir.
I did come up here for a weapons license. I just figured I'd kill two birds with one stone.
Well, you have my badge number. See, look, man, I'm not going to deal with you or your lawyer. Your lawyer lets you be disrespectful to me and badger me. I'm not dealing with that. You're not going to come up here and badger me again over something that's already happened. You want to sue me? That's fine. You want to sue the department? That's fine. Gonna
I'm not
deny
badgering
complaining?
you.
That's
You just
fine.
seem to be in your feelings, and I can't sue you. I've just
You're
stated that
badgering
to
me,
you.
man.
Do you have your body cam on?
Yeah, I do have my body cam
Okay,
on.
good.
Yeah, this dude's suing me, and he came up here to get a weapons license, and now he's trying to request all his information. I gave him my badge number. He's saying I have to give him my name. I don't by company policy. This guy likes to talk shit and start stuff, so I just need other people up here as witnesses. Because last time I blew up on him because his lawyer couldn't control his client.
Is it alright if I just speak to anybody other than him? Because he claims I'm badgering him. My Ray-Bans are turned on. I'm not badgering nobody. I
Your
just
Ray
asked for
Bans,
his. I
sir.
just
You don't
asked
have
for
Ray Bans
his.
on.
I just asked for his badge number and his first name because those are two things that my lawyer asked for. I just figured I'd kill two birds with one stone while I was here.
Well, you can ask your lawyer.
Hold on, hold on.
Our
What's
SOP
what are
states that
Ray-Bans?
we only have to give up our identifier, our badge number.
All right, that's fine. Either way,
You don't.
he clearly just stated that he doesn't want to deal with me. I'm perfectly calm. I'm not here to badger him. I'm just here for business, and that's it. So, is there anybody else I could deal with?
Yep, you can come inside and deal with me. Come on.
Go on, boss mate.
Yeah, this guy's a fucking shit starter, dude.
Watch your mouth.
Just watch the floor.
I see that.
Hey, can somebody come get these feces off the floor?
Is that officer okay?
Yeah,
You get paid a
He
lot.
he's
claims I'm up here badgering him. The way I'm talking to you guys right now is the same way I talked to him the entire time I've been here. I'm up here for business. I'm not here for no beefs. I just came to get my weapons license. The second he just, you guys clearly heard him over radio. This man's up here starting shit, and I mean, if you
yeah.
wanna see my
I'll put him
recording,
on.
I can show you the recording of every word that I said since I've been here.
Nah, it's all right. He's gonna get a timeout.
It's a little bit ridiculous that he's saying that over radio about me.
Yeah, he's gonna get a timeout. What's your name there, sir?
Draco Douglas. Do you need me to spell that last name for you?
No, I'm just going through your background.
Are you one of the higher ups?
I am the undersheriff.
So yesterday, I believe it was that man who just walked away, and including Corporal Williams, is claiming that when they looked into my papers, it says felon, but I have never been charged with anything a day in my life. So I'm just curious as to how I'm a felon.
It was actually 6 months ago.
So I've only been in existence for exactly 9 days.
Really?
So how am I charged with something when I didn't even exist?
I
Yeah, the math doesn't math, does it?
It does not. I just don't understand how it could have gotten
And
there.
I'm also thinking, has the city even been in existence for 6 months?
It hasn't been. Why does it say 6 months on there?
Today is, if it was, I was told that it was August, so if it was August 1st, today is exactly 6 months.
Okay, no. It was about 21 hours ago with Bella Cooper.
So yeah, that's completely false, and that is what my lawsuit is about with the police department, and I was released from this police department with my gun and everything returned to me and charges dropped.
Okay, so give me just a moment. Hey, the incident with Bella Cooper about 21 hours ago, were those charges dropped on the second person? A firm.
I was walked right out this front door by that man who just walked away from us.
Okay, because he's claiming that he walked out of here with all of his belongings, including his weapon, and charges dropped.
Sat in here for an hour and a half dealing with it.
Got you. Okay. Right. Well, that's what I'm asking. Yeah. All right, sir. We'll be right back, okay?
Yeah, no worries. It's a good thing I came down here to check about a weapons license because I'm finding out that they haven't wiped the charges from yesterday. They still have me listed as a felon. A felon is crazy. But that is okay. I'm recording all of this right now for my own safety.
So you're a felon?
They have me listed as a felon for being a passenger on the back of Bella's bike yesterday.
What? Dumb.
Even more crazy, when I got here, I asked for Corporal Williams' badge number and his first name because it was two things that my lawyer asked for. And he went over radio and told them that I was talking shit and badgering him and had all of the officers come out. When I spoke to him exactly the same way I'm speaking to you right now. But like I said, I'm recording all of this for my own safety right now, so it doesn't matter what he has to say.
Did they give you C. Williams' name? I know his first name.
No, he wouldn't give me his first name, and they claimed that it was policy that they don't have to give the first name, and I just said that's okay.
He's my neighbor, so I know his first name.
What is it?
Cameron.
Cameron Williams. Perfect, thanks.
Yeah, he's the one that arrested me a couple days ago.
His attitude is so outlandish, it's just so wild, and he keeps using the term "you guys" as if he knows me, as if I've been here for longer than 9 days. 10 days, whatever, however long it's been.
Funny enough, yesterday when they arrested us, they were like, I can't deal with these guys.
Yeah, he was harassing me and my boy Brad the other day.
I mean, if you can't deal with public relations and crimes and stuff like that, then really you shouldn't be a cop. They're in the back right now discussing this whole me being a felon thing.
Funny that you didn't point any guns, nothing, and no counters for felon. Because I'm a felon.
Yeah, I'm a felon for being a passenger and standing in the dirt.
You were around you were around me as a one, you are now on two apparently.
When he had me in the back of the car, he was talking shit to Opie, and Opie started shooting him.
Let's just say he wasn't good in a gunfight. I snagged a picture of him laid out on the ground.
It is all good, though. I will get this all squared away eventually. It may just take a couple days.
You have reached an automated...
Chuck, you need to come
So
down.
here's what's going on. So, because you entered into a class action lawsuit against our department, that brings the charges back up. Because if you're not charged, if you walked away from here with nothing, why would you sue the department? You see what I'm saying?
I'm suing them because I was falsely arrested and falsely held here against my will.
Okay. And you were let go. You do realize that we have the right to hold you without charge for 48 hours.
I'm pretty sure an hour and a half is probably longer than 48 hours.
It'd be debatable, but still, if you walked out of here with no charges, no
So
fines.
did you see what I was being charged with?
Yeah, fleeing and eluding.
Yeah, and did you happen to see body cam footage of the incident?
I have not. That's an evidence.
Actually,
that's-
it's not
that's-
because they don't have body cam footage.
Do you
We-
have
we-
body cam footage
We
from
subpoenaed
your
it, and they said
perspective?
they don't have it, and I do, yes. It's already been submitted to my lawyer.
From your perspective?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then
I was a
guess
passenger
that
on
will
the back
be-
of a motorcycle that fled.
Okay, why did you not attempt to hop off the motorcycle?
Well, one, I didn't know that she was going to flee, and two, I'm not about to jump off the back of a motorcycle at high speeds and just kill myself.
When she first took off, you could have said, where you going? No, I ain't running.
I was on the back of a motorcycle, sir. I didn't have much of a choice.
Yeah, do you know how easy it is to slide off the back of a motorcycle?
Well, it's right.
Now,
Well,
if
it's
you
moving.
were in a car, I could have seen that, you know, but
Well, it's moving at
at
high
that
speeds.
time, at that time, you knew you were under detainment by law enforcement, right?
No.
Pulled over on the
if
side
you
of the
were
road,
if
you
you
are
were
under detainment. That's what that is. You are under detainment.
yes, and I sat there quietly, didn't say a word. I was calm the whole
Right.
time. And
If an
then
officer
she was
doesn't
told
give
to
the
step off the back of the
driver-
and then she was
if
told
the
to step off the
officer-
bike, and at which point she decided to flee. That bike goes 0 to 60 in Mach 2 seconds.
Okay,
And
see,
so I didn't
know
feel
that.
like jumping off the back of the bike and injuring myself, hurting myself, anything like that. And then she ended up starving, and the bike crashed anyways. And then I stepped off to the side of the road, and I stood there and I waited the whole time. A bunch of other stuff happened. People got shot. I stood there calmly, waited the entire time, and then I eventually got cuffed and brought down here and charged with fleeing and eluding as a passenger.
Okay.
And I have cam
Do you
footage of this.
understand how it looks? People stopping to interfere while officers are trying
All of
to
which I was
control
no
a
part of.
situation. Right, and you weren't going to get charged with that. My captain come in and said, no, give him his stuff back, send him on his way. But then you come back with a lawsuit, so now we have to file those charges.
So
Because
regardless of if I went and sent to jail, I'm still a
reasonable,
passenger. How am I a
articulable-
felon as a passenger?
We had to prove that we had reasonable, articulable suspicion that you could have been involved in a crime.
Okay, but even if I was charged and sent to prison, how am I a felon by being a passenger?
If you are charged with fleeing and eluding.
But I have to be
You
in
are-
control of the vehicle to be fleeing.
No, you do not.
How the fuck am I fleeing and eluding by a passenger? Like, help me understand this, because it makes 0 sense to me. I can understand.
Okay.
I can
Fleeing and
understand
eluding
if
occurs
like
when a driver, after being
a driver
signaled or
keyword.
instructed by law enforcement to pull over, willfully continues to drive in a manner intended to avoid stopping or to escape apprehension.
I
The act
think
must
people
be
who
done
know
knowingly
his
and
nursing
with
home
intent
is
to
coming
flee.
here.
Confusion or accidental
met another
failure
old
to stop
lady.
does not qualify. Which means your confusion doesn't qualify.
Yeah, but it says driver. I was at no point in time. I never touched the handlebars, never touched the accelerator. I was in no point at ever point in time in control of the bike. So I was never a driver. And I never fled from them on foot.
Okay. And
I
that's
stood there and I
probably
waited
why
until the
my
scene
captain
came to an end.
said don't charge him with anything. Give him his stuff back and send him on his way. I don't now if they would have sent you off to prison for it.
What I'm suing for
charged you,
is my
I
time
could see
time
that.
wasted and the false charges. These are obviously false charges.
Okay, what do you want? Some money? I mean,
Honestly, I didn't
Settlement?
want anything. I wanted it to
Because
be
that's-
handled properly at the very beginning.
Okay, so there's
I
proper ways
should
of
have
doing
I should
that.
have been told to get the fuck out of there. I honestly, if he walked up to me and said, "You stupid dumb fucking cunt, get the fuck out of here, you stupid fucking idiot," I would have taken that over fucking what I had to go through.
Right, and I understand.
I would have
but-
been, "Oh, yes, sir. Okay, sir. The bike needs to be impounded. I understand. I can't take the bike. I can't touch the bike. I'm going to walk home."
Okay.
And that's how it
but-
should have been handled.
Put to your family argument
As I
going
was a
at the moment.
passenger and in no
Side of
control of
things.
riding the bike.
You're seeing things from your side, okay? Now you need to put yourself in our shoes, okay? We have two people dressed in similar outfits, so we know they are together. They are making decisions presumably together because, hey, they're dressed the same, what are they doing?
All I wanted to do is go buy a fucking bike that day. I was supposed to be going to Lucky Wheels to buy a bike, and she was giving me a ride there. All before this even happened, I told her, cops, 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 stop, and she, I can't make somebody do something.
Right, that's not what I'm saying, okay? But see it from our point of view, we don't know your intention. We don't know if 1 second you're going to be standing there and the moment we turn our back, you're going to pull a knife on us and stab us in our back.
My intentions must have been pretty clear, considering somebody else pulled up with a gun. He got shot down. Somebody else tried to take that person. She got tased. The person driving got arrested for running off. All meanwhile, this entire time, I have a gun, a loaded gun on me, and I never attempted to pull it out. I stood there calm the entire time. A vehicle pulled up that I never once attempted to get
Family be
into.
arguing.
I think my
Wait,
intentions were
wait,
pretty clear.
Well,
Oh, no.
actually, yeah.
But
Grandma
see,
Dorothy.
Your intention was
No.
to be in
No.
possession of a
Dorothy.
weapon without a weapons license at that
someone
point.
else.
I, at the point,
Oh.
didn't know I needed a weapons license, and then I was informed that I need a weapons license. And that's why I'm here today, to do things the legal right way.
Okay.
And as you can see, if you would like, I don't have
Okay,
a
a
weapon. I got
grandma,
rid of it because
a
I knew I should not be carrying a weapon on me
granddaughter.
without a weapons license.
Okay.
No, dude, I was wrong with me in the middle of the car park. It's great.
So,
I've never
mean-
done anything wrong. I'm a good fucking
Okay.
citizen. I may fucking rock colors, but I'm trying to do
Okay.
shit the right way. I work at a fucking.
and I commend you
I
for
work at a
that.
good business. I was trying to become a business owner myself. Like, I don't need any of this shit.
Well, I can actually help you. So, you can walk out this door with your weapon license today and nothing on your record, and you put in a formal complaint with me.
But
And then I
honestly,
can take it
honestly,
down
a
the
formal
line.
complaint's not going to do anything, because I know that this Cameron
is.
Williams has had multiple complaints about him. They told the people who made complaints about him, said that he was
I have
going to be
actually
demoted, and he
never-
is still in the same uniform that he has
I
always
have
been, and still acting as
never-
corporal.
I have never had an official complaint come across my desk for Mr. Williams. Now, Nate Jones, yes. I've had 2. And he was fired at one point. And then the other time he was demoted all the way back to cadet, had to go all the way back through cadet phase. And he's on thin ice right now, so.
And this Corporal Williams doesn't even have body cam of the incident. I have cam of the incident, submitted it to my lawyer, and he blatantly lied right in front of my lawyer's face after my lawyer had already seen the footage of everything that he could have already said.
Okay.
Which I can also
just
send
a
over
sec.
to you guys.
Sorry. 101 go. I am. Alright. Sorry about that.
And I am recording all of this for my own safety.
Yeah,
And
no.
the fact that
I'm-
he said that I was badgering him and talking shit when I walked up, like, the most talking shit I've said is the word shit since I've been here, and like what you've witnessed. I'm talking
Right.
more erratic to you right now than the way I was talking to him when I first came up.
Right.
It's
So-
just absolutely preposterous. Like, put yourself in my shoes, for fuck's sakes. Like, how can you not understand where I'm coming from? You know I was a passenger. If the body cam is so-called in the evidence, you can go and see that. I can submit you dash cam footage that shows me as the passenger, shows me standing in the dirt waiting for an officer to come and talk to me. Like, I have more evidence than the damn police department does.
Okay, and I commend you for that. But I'm trying to figure out what you want done, because taking it to court is only going to get you money.
I'm
That's all
taking
that's
it.
gonna
I don't care about money. I care about him losing his fucking job or being suspended or something. Because the way that he
Okay.
acted is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay.
I don't know
so
if you were ever here a couple years
hold
ago,
on.
but I
on.
I joined the police department because of people like him. I had my record expunged for $1.2 million, became a lieutenant in the police department because of people like him, so that I could do things better.
Okay, where did you go?
And I was
Okay.
commended for my job.
Well,
I'm not trying to be up here going to fucking jail every day getting charged with
Right.
stupid fucking shit like
Right.
this.
I can understand.
And if I need to
that.
join the police department, I'll drop the gang in a fucking heartbeat and join the police department to show these fools how to be a real cop.
Now, here's what I'm gonna end up doing if this goes the right way. Okay, if you take it to court, I can't. You know,
And I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick to you, but
right? No,
put yourself in my shoes and understand how it's hard to believe that you're going to do anything.
I mean, with that attitude, it makes me not want to do anything.
If you were in my shoes, would you believe what you're saying right now?
Have I given you any reason not to believe me?
Has anybody else given me any reason to show them respect? Look at the way that this corporal acted.
Okay, so one corporal out of the whole department of 22 people. Do you see the not so common sense?
Yes, but it's just absolutely so fucking ridiculous that I am listed as a felon over this shit. Like, I
Okay.
straight up want to go jump off a fucking bridge and
we
just say,
can
fuck the
change
felony
that.
charges and fuck everything. I'll go be something else.
Like the
fact that I caught a felony charge as a passenger, like, I don't mind catching charges and shit like that, but there better be a fucking significant reason for it.
Right.
Okay, how long to get the license?
If this was a legitimate reason, we would not be having this discussion. I would have been yes sir, yes ma'am, and gone to jail.
Set you free.
No, they set me free because of how extremely pissed off I was and the fact that I brought a lawyer down there and it took an hour and a half.
But they set you free. You could have come up here and asked for a higher up and put in a complaint. I run the complaint. I have my best officer, which is Deputy Rogers. He does all of my IA work. He knows how I operate and what I expect. And it would be investigated properly, and then depending on the severity of everything would depend on whether he gets a strike, a demotion, or firing.
Tell her it's over with the guys running.
Our SOP plainly states that rudeness is not tolerated, and we expect professionalism. And we push that to the max.
I understand man to man, like one of the officers higher ups was saying last night, one of the white shirts was saying last night as he tried to kick me out of the building, that respect goes both ways. But I mean, it doesn't, because you guys are law enforcement, you're peace officers, and you're held to higher standards. I should be able to talk to you in any manner I see fit, and you remain professional the entire time. That is what you guys sign up for. That's what you sign your contracts for. I was the same way as a police officer. I dealt with it all the time. I dealt with so many people that gave me the most disgusting disrespect just because I was a cop. But because I signed those papers, because I put my hand on that book and I said, yes, I will uphold these laws and duties, I showed complete and utter respect. And I can't think of the words what I'm trying to think of right now because I'm just so...
Breathe. Just breathe. We can get through this.
Like that, and he's up here saying I'm fucking badgering him, and like he can't handle. Like he's never met me a day in his life, and he kept using the term "you guys." I can't deal with these guys. I can't deal with you guys. If you can't deal with the shit and you can't deal with public relations, then you shouldn't be a cop.
I mean, right now, until you give me a decision, my hands are tied. Because I can't do anything because you have an open investigation for suing us. So I can't do anything. I can't, dismiss the charge. I can't give you a weapons license because of the situation. And I can't administer any kind of punishment because he's held under a lawsuit. And I don't know when DOJ is going to get around to it. You know what I mean? They're shorthanded as it is. So the question is do you want to handle this internally or through the DOJ? we handle it internally. You can walk away with no felonies on your record today and your weapon license. And he'll be getting put on paid leave while the investigation goes. And then upon the completion of the investigation, depending on what is found, but that's all on you. So
I don't
mean,
know
if
how
you'd
you
like
guys are
some-
going to be able to investigate anything to begin with when he doesn't know how to use his body cam properly. All he has, and this is quote his statement, all he has is body cam of the traffic stop itself and body cam of the last few minutes of everything that happened after the traffic stop.
Right.
And then I have dash cam of somebody else pulling up and seeing me standing in the dirt about 150 feet away from the road where the bike crashed, just literally standing there waiting for something to happen. Well, somebody pulled up and I walked up to their car to speak to them. And then Corporal Williams walked up to me and said, "Sir, step away from the vehicle," in which I replied, I would appreciate it if you don't touch me. And then he put me in handcuffs, threw me in the back of his car, and brought me here. So how you're going to investigate something when you don't even have video to investigate it with is like...
I have my ways. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect all the body cam evidence there is from both sides. If they don't have it, then that's on them.
Yeah, but if they don't have body cam, if you don't have body cam to corroborate the things that I'm saying, then how can you believe anything that I'm saying other than it's just my word against theirs?
Well, you said
And
you had
cops
body
always stick
cam to
together.
prove it all. Do you not have body cam to prove all of your allegations?
I have dash cam footage proving the things that he said were false, which is that apparently I tried to get into another vehicle and was trying to flee on foot.
So during
Like you can see, I'm not a cop. I don't carry a body cam. I wasn't wearing my special glasses that day, so I don't have no footage of the traffic stop. I don't have no footage of the shooting or anything like that. Just the only footage I have, and I had somebody send it to me, was a dash cam footage where Corporal Williams said that I was standing next to the road, then I entered the road and tried to get into a vehicle and flee. So I needed to prove that he was lying about that. And you can, in the dash cam, you can clearly see me standing a good 150, if not 200 feet away from the road, right by a fence where I was away from all of the shooting, all of that stuff. I didn't want to get hurt. You see me just standing there calmly wearing my cow outfit because my girlfriend and I were wearing cow outfits that day. I had a weapon on me that you can clearly see I never
Bella's
pulled
your
out.
girlfriend?
Yes, but that doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
And then he claims that he was trying to give me commands, but you can see in the dash cam footage as well that he was standing quite a distance away from me, and he must have not been yelling because I didn't hear any of his commands. If I did, just like I said before, it would have been yes sir, yes ma'am, and I would have complied. And in the dash cam footage with the person that I was speaking to in the car, which I walked up to his driver's side door to speak to him, you can see that as Corporal Williams is running up to me, both of us can only hear Corporal Williams start speaking until he's probably about the distance from me to that door over there. So when he's standing a good 200 feet plus away from me, claiming that he's giving me commands to put up my hands and stuff like that, and I said that I couldn't hear him, I couldn't hear him, and the video proves that. At the only point in time that I could hear him is when I responded to him. When I walked up to the driver's side vehicle and he said, "Sir, step away from the vehicle," and I said, "I would appreciate it if you do not touch me." And that is all on recording.
So would you like to submit
Drake, are you
that
good?
evidence and go
Yes, I'm just
internally,
talking to one of the
or-
officers. Give me a few minutes.
I got you.
Or do you
Right.
want to go through with the lawsuit? Because if the lawsuit ain't dropped, I can't do the internal.
This is all just so fucking ridiculous. I should have never been brought here to begin with, and we shouldn't be standing here having this conversation to begin with.
I mean, if it were me, I'd have been happy that, I didn't get time out of it. That I didn't get a
Well, I
fine
did
out
get
of it.
time. I sat here for an hour and a half. That's time enough. Like, I would have went to Lucky Wheels. I would have bought two
Okay.
beautiful bikes, and I probably would have went and made $100,000.
But you asked for the lawyer. You do realize that the moment you asked for
My
a
lawyer and I were
that
locked
time-
in the
that
our
timer
lawyer. My lawyer and I
stops.
was locked in the interviewing room for an hour. With no response. Both of our times were wasted that day.
He didn't come in and out talking with the officers?
No. We got locked in that room. We had a discussion with one of the guys that wear white shirts and Corporal Williams, where he decided to just lose his shit in the room, and he got sent out by the guy in the white shirt. And then Storm happened, and then after Storm, we sat there for almost an hour locked in that room. The entirety of the thing from the moment I got put into the back of the entirety of the thing from the moment I got put in the back of the cruiser to the point where we finally got let out of that interviewing room was just over an hour and a half.
Okay, that's actually not too bad, because
If I had gone to jail, I
it-
would have been there for 10 minutes.
It can take up to 15 minutes to even get in this server, bro. So there's 15 minutes of your story gone.
We were there for.
I mean,
It was 6 o'clock, and it was
Right, it was Big Storm
6:55
because
when
it
they
messed with
attended to
all-
us. That is
It was
55
6
minutes after Storm.
okay, minus the allotted 15 minutes.
So 35 minutes.
Okay. So, would you like compensation for your time?
No, I don't care about money. I make fucking probably more money than you guys do. Not to try and be rude or conceited, but I grind for money.
Okay.
The money is like I have a hard time believing that anything is going to get done if a judge doesn't sentence it. And that's
Okay.
kind of where my head is at right now. Like I said, I was a cop once too, and I know how
Well,
cops stick together, and cops look out for cops.
I've got other issues that I got to take care of. I can't stand here and wait for you to make your decision. When you are ready to make your decision, make your decision. Take care of your part. Come see me, and we'll do the internal thing, unless you want to take it the other way. But that's all up to you. But call me back if I'm not here. Send me an email.
And if I go through with this lawsuit and the judge finds that all of this is exactly how I'm saying it, do the charges still get dropped?
Yeah.
And I'm not a felon?
Right.
And then I can come get my gun license?
Yes.
And what happens to
either-
Corporal Williams if I go through with the lawsuit and all of this is found in my
Whatever
favor?
the judge says. either way, you walk away with no charges. That going that route, it's a 50-50 chance whether the, you know, because if the judge sees that they had reasonable suspicion to charge you with that, then you're going to sit in jail for that.
I mean, I have pretty compelling evidence.
No, you have evidence that you were done wrong. You don't have evidence that you're innocent.
I'm sure they'll go off of the stature, which says what you read to me as a driver.
When you make your decision, let me know.